Hey, I just wanted to quick answer your question about how to do the Q&A game. I have 3 different rubrics leveled for how advanced my class is or what I want them to focus on. Um, and the setup is the same, but the way that they sort of mark their scores or how the rubric looks might be different. So I have this one sitting right here. So your students would be in pairs. Say I'm going with my favorite partner, a coffee cup. We each have a rubric, and I write my partner's name on this one because I'm going to be scoring my partner, and my partner has another sheet that has my name on it that she wrote, and she's going to be scoring me. Now, the teacher asks the question, and usually it's going to be something based on recent input or maybe a topic of conversation, but especially for lower levels, something that would be within their range to actually answer. Why questions not so great for early levels. You might even in the youngest, like your Spanish 1 students, you might even give them just either or options. So the first rubric that I have, the easiest one, basically just has students question number 1, and I'm going to tally how many words my partner says. So it looks different than this, sorry. So I tally, if they say, if my question as the teacher was, is the boat big or is the boat small? And they just said small, 1 tally. If they said boat small, 2 tallies. The boat is small, the boat is small. The boat is small, it is not big, the boat is small, it is not big. And then it would be the next person's turn. If you're grading on one of the more complex rubrics, they get 1 point, like this is the next level game. And so I'm going to read, my partner said a sentence or phrase in the second language, 1 point. My partner said 2 or more sentences about the same topic, added personal information, 2 points. So that's, we mark it for question 1 up to 5 points or 6 points or whatever your rubric looks like. And then the other person answers a different question. So person 1 did round 1. Now person 2 is going to answer for round 2. Teacher asks a new question. It could be really, really similar to the first question because we're just trying to get them speaking a little bit. So it could be, maybe it was, what color was the boat? Something concrete and tangible if it's low level. If it was a higher level class, maybe it was based on a story and you said, why is this an important theme? Whatever. This person answers the question back, and based on the grading criteria, I then would mark what my partner did, maybe even underlining or noting why. And before moving on to round 2, we're going to confer and be certain that we actually agree with that. So if I was like, dude, I said at least 7 words in my answer, they better have 7 marks on the paper. If this person says, hey, I talked about past or future, I should be getting 4 points on this next level speaking rubric, then that's, give them a moment to be able to confer and make sure that they're on the same page with it. You'll go back and forth between, 1 second. Sorry, I had a visitor. So for round 1, teacher asks a question, person A answers, person B marks. Still in round 1, teacher asks the second question, person B answers, person A marks. Give them a moment to confer, and then you move on to round 2. New question, person A answers, B marks. New question, person A marks while B responds. And you go through as many times as you want to. I have these adapted next level question and answer games that are modified so that you only have to ask a couple of questions, like for the end of class. If I was doing it as part of my integrated performance assessment, like SPA week, then I would use the full version, and we'd be doing 5 questions, 6 questions, 7 questions per kid. So total 10, 12, 14 questions. Does that make sense?